Welcome back to AM Northwest. Negative self-talk is common, and our next guest says it's getting in the way of true happiness. Here to tell us more, we welcome back happiness coach and the author of the SelfLove Experiment, Shannon Kaiser. Welcome back, and congrats on your new book.
Thank you. It's amazing. It comes out tomorrow.
Oh, that's fantastic. So let's talk about the importance of doing this. First of all, what led you to write this book?
The SelfLove Experiment is a challenge and an opportunity I gave to myself to learn how to become my own best friend. And for many years, I hated myself. I blamed my body for everything.
Right.
In high school, I didn't make the dance team, and I blamed my body. And so I got to a point a few years ago where I said, how happy can you really be if you don't love yourself?
Right. You talked too about that you say be who you needed to be when you were younger. So maybe go back to when you wanted to get on that dance team?
Yeah, it's so important. And in fact, it's one of the principles in my specific book here. And I think we have a picture to show this as well. This is me when I'm like 7 years old. And I think if we all go back to a time in our life when we're maybe between 7 and 9, there's actually something that happens where, for me, I absolutely loved sugar. And the world said, don't eat sugar. You know, my parents and teachers said it's very bad for you. And so we do something that feels natural to us. And then we grow up as adults, kind of shying away from who we really are.
Right.
So the goal is, as an adult, to go back to that little you that was hurting and give yourself what you needed. So I needed love, I needed attention and support, and do that for yourself as an adult.
Oh, so it's not looking for something that, oh, I was a happier child then. It's when you were troubled that you go back.
It's a struggle, and you can give yourself what you needed when you were younger.
I see. You say thinking you don't have a choice is a choice.
It is absolutely a choice. You know, for many years, I was actually in a different career. I was in advertising, and I felt stuck, and I felt like I don't know what to do because I'm so stuck. And so what I ended up doing was realizing feeling stuck is a choice. What can I do? So if anyone feels stuck in their own life, maybe take an opportunity to take stock and say, well, instead of feeling so stuck, what steps can I take today to move forward?
Right. Is it choosing to be happy even though you're stuck?
It is a choice, and choosing to put more of yourself into your life. So, you know, choose self-love.
Right. And then to get what you want, you don't have to let go of what you don't want.
Yes, this is one of my favorites because I wanted to be a professional writer. And so in order to be a writer, I had to let go of perhaps my binge watching on TV so I could practice writing more. Or I had to, like, here we have a beautiful picture of me with Chicken Soup for the Soul.
Oh, right. Those were really fun books to read.
Yeah, oh, thanks. I'm in those ones. And what was really interesting is with those particular books, I had to recognize that I had a limiting belief when I first left corporate that you can't make a living doing what you love. And so we have to let go of beliefs, habits, and things in order to get what we really want.
And then also, things don't happen to you.
They happen for you.
For you.
Yes. So this one's one of my favorites because for me, in my own self-love experiment, I talk about this in the book, a whole section, where I struggled so much with hating my body, whether I was 40 pounds underweight or 80 pounds overweight. And I started to realize that I felt, oh, no matter what I do, I hate my body. But what happened for me was the change when I said, what can my body teach me? And I looked at my overweight chin, or my overweight body and my double chin, and I said, you know, my overweight, my struggles. I asked, why are you here? And it said, I'm here to teach you can love yourself no matter what. It doesn't matter what you look like, what you do for a living, you can love yourself. And that's the gift the book can offer to readers.
Then you say, when you nurture the inside, the outside will flourish.
Yes, so this is about really taking care of yourself. I think sometimes we hear the word self-love, and I know for me in the beginning, I heard the word and it felt like this big overarching, gosh, it's so hard to get to self-love. But if we approach it with care, I want to take care of myself, we'll start to see the results faster. So if you're struggling with self-love, say, how can I care for myself more?
Was that you meditating a bit?
You can definitely meditate. You can even sit at your desk and just put your hand on your heart, and it feels better to do that and just say, I am right where I am to get to where I want to go. Little mantras help a lot as well.
So do you feel, are you there where you love yourself, or are you still working on it every day?
Well, I absolutely love myself. I love every part of me, and that's the gift that writing this book gave me, and I believe it's the gift it offers to readers. But I do believe it's a practice forevermore, the rest of my life. It doesn't mean I don't still have self-doubt or fear, or I don't sweat on TV, right? These are just things, but the thing is, and the point is, show up. So show up no matter where you are. We have flaws that we think stop us. Be who you are.
And you say you get what you focus on.
Yes, this is my favorite because, well, you know, it's interesting enough. One of the goals of my self-love experiment was to see myself the way my dog does. And
oh, that's great.
Look, there's Tucker.
Our dog loves us. Our dogs love us no matter what we look like
and what we do, and we're goddesses. They love us. And so, you know, you are the coolest person in the world. Start saying that to yourself and see yourself the way your furry friends do.
Oh, that's fantastic. Has this thought process, when you talk to other people about it, is there one thing that stands out that has helped change them?
Yeah, and I think, yes, absolutely. And I think it's really about being where you are instead of where you think you need to be. So embrace where you are. I had to embrace my overweight body to learn how to love me. And now I'm making such healthier choices. My body's returning to normal, and I'm just allowing myself to be who I am instead of trying to change myself to fit in.
Right. And we'll never be the ultimate who we want to be if we keep focusing on something else.
Yeah. Celebrate.
You have a book launch party, which is very exciting, on Thursday, right? From 7 to 9 at Opal 28 on Northeast 28th Avenue in Portland. We're going to put that information for our folks on our website at k2.com. The book, again, is titled The Self-Love Experiment. Shannon Kaiser, thank you very much.
Thank you.